Tesla stock has been soaring. It's been getting upgrades from analysts left, right, and center, and even a $6,000 price target. So why? Hey, what is good, people? It's your boy Ishan back here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the notorious Tesla stock. That's right, guys. Tesla stock has been on an absolute tear. 6 months ago, Tesla stock was in the low 200s. Now it's above 500 at $510. Absolutely insane. From beating delivery and production numbers to the Shanghai factory to the Cybertruck to so many other things and crushing short sellers and Elon Musk staying out of news and all these things, Tesla has just been behind good news, and good news. But does this good news really justify a $6,000 price target? In this video, I'm going to go over exactly why Tesla stock can easily reach $6,000 in the near future and why it could be $1 trillion company very soon. So let's just take into account Tesla's core business right now for its cars and its yearly revenue. So reading off my notes here, Tesla's revenue for the 12 months ending September 30th was $24.42 billion, which by itself is massive. But compared to players like Ford, which are reporting revenues above $100 billion, that's obviously quite less. So, right now Tesla stock isn't justified to be $1 trillion company. But the Shanghai factory opened up within 180 days. That's a crazy speed which Tesla's new factory opened up, and Tesla is disclosed that they plan to produce up to 150,000 vehicles a year at the Shanghai factory. Ultimately, that would bring an additional $10 billion in yearly revenue, and not to mention, guys, our boy Elon Musk, the very genius he is, plans to open a factory in Europe as well, planning to open it up in Germany. So with those two combined, that's an additional $20 billion in revenue. So right now we are already at what, $40-50 billion in revenue, which Tesla will have. Insane. But guys, this is just cars. We're not even on the good stuff and the spicy stuff. Before we get into that, make sure you like the button and subscribe right now, because I'm bringing a whole lot of value. I've been uploading killer content, so subscribe and like. Let's go. And so based on research done by Forbes themselves, yes guys, Forbes, the highly esteemed news page, they have estimated that the Cybertruck could bring up to $4.5 billion in additional revenue for Tesla. But it doesn't just stop there, guys. No, it doesn't. Our boy Elon is a genius, and he has expanded Tesla far beyond what anyone could have ever imagined, and including with the Tesla semi-truck. Elon Musk suggests that Tesla could produce up to 100,000 semi-trucks per year for approximately 4 years after initial production. That means that Tesla could end up bringing additional $18 billion in revenue a year just from the semi-trucks, which is absolutely insane. And now this all brings our total to approximately $70 billion so far. But I gotta say, to be honest, 100,000 semi-trucks a year, that's pretty impressive, Elon. I mean, I personally don't believe they could hit that, but Elon Musk is a true visionary. He's come through on his word before, but he's also not come through on his word before, so we never know if. But let's just consider that they do hit the 100,000 mark, even though most analysts expect 20,000 a year, which honestly seems more possible. But considering that, that's absolutely insane and could be a huge growth for Tesla. But it's not. It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there, guys. It never ends. Tesla's got a whole new business model that I'm going to talk about next. But before I talk about it, I need to let you guys know one thing. Tesla is not a car company. The reason short sellers and a lot of people don't like Tesla stock is because they're valuing it as a car company. Tesla is a tech company. If you just think about the features they've implemented in their cars, from software updates to like the screens they have in the middle of the cars, this new tech has never been seen or even been implemented in any cars before Tesla. And now with Tesla bringing these new features and making them cool, so many other car companies are copying them, and Tesla, you already know, is just going up forefront, not losing much market share, and really destroying the competition, if you ask me. So now the big business model Tesla is going to implement is self-driving. Self-driving is absolutely insane. Tesla has approximately over 100,000 vehicles on the road right now, all gathering data for them and allowing them to just create and develop their self-driving software much better than other companies like GM, Ford, and Waymo are trying to do. These car companies are trying to create that data, but Tesla is just getting that for free, just straight up getting that data and analyzing it and developing their self-driving software. Tesla is a genius, Elon is a genius. He knew this from the start, guys. He knew this from the start. That's honestly mad respect. So with that being said, self-driving is going to be a huge feature, but how do they plan to monetize it? Well, let me let you in on the secret. It's a ride-sharing service. That's right, guys, ride-sharing. We're literally going to be seeing Tesla cars driving themselves with no driver in them, just driving along, picking up people and delivering them to their destinations. Absolutely crazy. That's like something straight out of a movie, and Elon Musk plans to implement that into Tesla cars. And basically Tesla owners will be making those fat stacks doing literally nothing and letting their car just go around driving them, which to think about is actually crazy. So, you know, I mean, like Elon said it himself best, Tesla cars will eventually pay for themselves, and he's not lying. And so from that business model alone, their ride-sharing service, Tesla could look to bringing revenues of approximately an additional 1 to 2 billion a year. So totaling all the numbers up stacked up, Tesla could be growing their revenue from currently at 24 billion to roughly 70 to 80 billion a year within the next 10 years, which is absolutely crazy. So before I wrap up, I just want to let you guys know I am not making these numbers up. I'm linking all the articles I went to down below. You can go check them out for yourselves to make sure I'm not lying. I would never lie to you guys, you know. I'm not fake news, guys. I think what I do. I think about what I do. I'm not fake news, guys. So considering Tesla's going to continue keep growing, the Shanghai factory, Europe factory might even end up delivering more cars in the future than the 150,000 estimate Tesla is doing right now. That revenue could far exceed the 70 or 80 billion dollar range that I've given you guys, which is absolutely crazy. And just look at Microsoft for a second. I want to do a quick comparison. Microsoft is a company that's not growing quite dramatically. It's a company like Tesla whose revenues are growing at approximately 30 to 40% year over year. And Microsoft's revenues are approximately 125 billion a year, and they're valued at $1 trillion. So considering Tesla could reach approximately that mark, I think it's fair to say Tesla can be valued at $1 trillion company. And knowing Elon Musk and the visionary he is, he's probably going to come out with new types of vehicles and new types of software products or something to allow Tesla to keep going. I don't think cars is going to be the big thing. You never know, motorcycles, boats, planes even. That would be crazy. If Elon Musk can pull that off, I believe Tesla could potentially end up being the most valuable company in the world. And I got my trust in Elon Musk. Let me know if you got your trust in Elon Musk down below, because this video is wrapped up, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe, guys. I'm putting out banger content. Go check out my last video where I essentially talk about how and why natural gas is falling and how you can profit. You know, honestly, for a second there, I actually forgot what my last video was. Pretty funny, eh? Not really. But anyways, go check out my last videos. Comment below, do you believe Tesla is going to be valued at $1 trillion? And like and subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. I've been putting out fire content. Get me to 100 subs. Please, 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 please. I'll see you later. Peace, peace, peace.